December 2024, we started building the first 2 cabins down in the woods at Great Park Farm. In this episode, we're going to take you behind the scenes as we get the foundations and timber floors installed during some freezing cold and very wet winter conditions. So today we've got some really exciting news. The screw piles are going in for the first 2 cabins, which is Architect's cabin and Yogi's cabin. Just going to walk you over there now. We're going to go take a look. We are using a removable root-sensitive foundation system that involves giant metal screws which are wound into the earth. This means that we can take them away easily in the future if we need to, without leaving loads of horrible concrete stuck in the ground. This is the Yogis cabin site, which ended up needing 28 2.5 metre screws due to the really soft ground next to the pond. We worked with the guys from the Great British Ground Screw Company, who did a great job given the difficult location and conditions. We also had a bit of fun pulling their van out with the tractor when they got stuck trying to get back out from Yogi's cabin. This is the site of Architect's cabin, where we installed 27 2-metre screws amongst some ancient oak trees. Once the screw piles were in, we had our first large delivery of timber, which was pretty awesome. Due to the location of the cabins in the woods, you can't really get lorries anywhere close, so it meant we had a serious amount of work on our hands to shift all the timber down into the woods. Merry Christmas! Towards the end of December, we got cracking building the timber floors that would sit on top of the screw piles. Starting with Architect's cabin, we had to make all the perimeter beams first, which would take the load of the walls, before installing all of the floor joists between them. new weather. It's about -4 out here this morning. Really beautiful frosty ground you'll be able to hear. And today we're looking at getting the last of the primary floor structure done on architect's cabin, and which involves just joining up all the ring beams and putting in the longer joists. We got the most complicated area of engineering done yesterday, which was the structure that's going to support the new staircase up to the roof, and the spa area, which will have the best views out. You can see behind me. He hasn't realised I'm here yet. Oh, very good, mate. Well done. Did you get me missing it? I did get you missing it. That's the only one today. Right, time to help Harry with some noggins. Straight ahead of us is the view out of the kitchen in architect's cabin, which eventually will have an amazing off-centre pivot glass door. Once we'd finished the timber floor in architect's cabin, we moved on to Yogi's cabin. With the freezing cold temperatures in January, we were treated to some pretty nice frosty mornings. Morning. On Yogi's cabin, we actually used a slightly different structural method to support the timber floor, using a series of large beams as the primary structure with the floor joist sitting on top. As you'll see, this is a way quicker method of installation, so we'll definitely be using this principle on the next cabins that we build. Because someone thought it would be a great idea to crank the floor plan of the building, it meant we ended up with a pretty annoying angled beam through the centre. Unfortunately, our rip saw would only cut a short distance into the beam, so the rest had to be cut by hand. Is that a good idea? This is the worst. Just walking down to Yogi's cabin again. Harry looks like he's hard at work. Look at that, he's just turned around to have a look. I know, sorry mate. How you getting on? Show me what you've been up to then. Once the primary beams were in, we had the really quick and fun job of installing all the floor joists, which was a super rewarding process. So we've had really rather a tough week down on the yoga cabin, where we've actually just got out the ground and we're getting the deck on. Now all the primary timbers are in, ground screws are in. Just whiz you around so you can see. So we've been working on the deck for Yogi's cabin again today. Weather has been pretty grim though, as you can see. It's been raining all day, it's super muddy now. Just been up to the workshop to get some more brackets, as we just run out of the angle brackets to fix the joists on. And hopefully now with these, should be a couple of hours and we'll get it all finished. It's been quite a fun job actually. Just turn you around so you can see Harry. I have to say this is a nice method of building this primary sort of ring beam with the joist sitting on top. It's much quicker than the method we used on Architect's cabin, which was really quite hard work with both being in the same plane. Yeah, good. I think we've probably what we got 7 more joists.
Nice.
Secondaries.
Cool.
In position. Be very happy to get out of this mud.
I know, I'm going to try not to fall off this whilst I turn around and show you. Pretty cool. Just got to sort that awkward triangle out, but leaving that till the end. That's going to be a lot of fun.